Hi guys. Welcome in everyone to I guess Conversation Sunday with Monica. Because guys, I really don't have a topic today, and I don't have any tips, but we can have a conversation or whatever. My kids are gone outside to play with friends, so let's just have a conversation. I'm not gonna hold you guys long. I'm not going to hold you guys long. So thank you guys so much for coming in. Make sure you guys are hey blogs, how you doing? Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. And if you guys want to share me out, make sure you guys share me out. Um, Today is going to be conversational Sunday. Um, hey Love Kings. Hello, hello. Hey Love Kings. Thank you guys for coming. Um, I don't know what to talk about today, guys, but if you guys want to come on the stream and you want hey Lawrence, thank you for coming, Lawrence. Thank you for coming. Um, hey in Curious World girl, I enjoyed your live last night was too turned up, honey. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Um, you know how to have a party. So I really enjoyed it. Everything was very nice. Um, um, Hold on, let me get my mind together. Um, hey, the McRae Kingz, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Um, Hayes Angels Army, Hayes Angels Army. What we're going to talk about today, guys, is I don't know what to talk about because, like, right now, my mind is like, I guess I can't find any tips in my mind right now or coming up with any tips, but okay. All right, honey. Well, enjoy yourself. Hey, Christine in real life, guys. How you doing, Christine in real life? Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Um, y'all, a little did y'all not know that. I just want to say this, guys. If 2020 didn't show you anything else, I have learned in 2020, guys, is hey Trisha. Hey Trisha, how you doing? Thank you for coming, boo. Um, if 2020 hasn't taught you guys, let me ask you this question. What has 2020 thus far has taught you? What has 2020 this year itself has taught? What come on the stream if you want to come on the stream or put it in the chat. Thus far, because it's not over yet. What has 2020 thus far has taught you? What has it taught you? And I'm going to start with what 2020 has taught me. I'm going to be honest. 2020 has taught me that life is too short and to cherish the people that you are close with. Don't, I feel like, don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Here's Angel Army in, guys. So welcome, Angel's Army.
Hey,
Army, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing well.
Thank you for coming in and telling me what has. Hey, Positive Pusher, thank you for coming in. So go ahead, Angels, and tell me what 2020 has taught you so far. Hey, Philly girl, Philly girl.
Um, what the 2020 has taught me so far is there's just so much that 2020 has taught me. The number one thing it has taught me is to continue going after with what you believe in.
Right. Okay. Anything else?
And it also has taught me that it's always great to have different kinds of people in your life or your
True.
channel.
True. Is there anything that's 2020 that that you would say that you thank God what in 2020 God has brought you from?
What God has brought me from in 2020 is to stay motivated, to stay encouraging to continue going after. But also, what God has taught me is it takes a lot of time with what you believe in or what you want to succeed.
Right. Thank you, Angel, so much for doing that. Coming on and telling me what 2020 has taught you so far and how far God has brought you in 2020. Excuse me. I have, but thank you so much.
No problem.
Is there anything else you would like to say?
I just want to say that it's also been a great pleasure of meeting people like the McRae Kingz in Q's world, Positive Pusher, and so many more, including you, Monica.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Angels Army. Um, that's my little girl. She said, "Hey."
Hey, to Monica's little girl. Hey.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. Let's try to get someone else an
All right.
opportunity on the
It
screen.
was a pleasure coming on. You have a great day. I'll be in the chat.
All right, thank you. You have a wonderful day as well. If anybody else want to come in, guys, that is the link. That is the link. Welcome everyone that has came into the building. Hey, Shar. Hey, Lawrence. Uh, did I Philly girl? Philly girl. Um, it's the M King. Hey, Tramel.
Hey,
Hey,
you know what 2020 done taught me?
what?
It taught me to find something.
There you go with that hammer, child.
Yeah, carrying my hammer with me everywhere I go. No, you know what 2020 taught me? 2020 taught me to love myself, all of myself, and not to be ashamed, and to accept me for who I am.
Hmm.
And it taught me how to value everybody in my life, value the important people, the people that do love me, that do care about me. That's what 2020 has taught me, and I'm looking so forward to 2021. I just think
Right.
it's gonna be great. I can't wait for us to do a meet and greet together, y'all. Y'all get you, y'all look out for that, because me and Monica and Blogs, the TBT squad, we going for honey as soon as this pandemic is over with.
Charlie. But what are some of the things, Tramel, that you've learned in 2020 and as well what God has brought you from? Like what really some of the things that you really wanted, like you went into 2020 with that God has brought you from. And I
Well,
know you and Joseph have been through a lot in the last couple of weeks.
yeah, I just really learned how to appreciate life, and I cherish my husband, y'all. What y'all see on camera is real. I really cherish my husband because I almost lost him twice this year. He had a stroke in January, and then just recently he had an episode, and I'm telling you, I cherish him. He's
Wow.
made me such a strong person, you know. Um, and that's why I wanted to come into 2020, being much stronger than I was last year. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what God brought me from. God brought me to a place of
Mhm.
peace, and that's
Wow.
that's one of the things that I've always strived for. I really have peace in my life now. You know,
Great.
yeah,
That
but
is so wonderful.
yeah. And I met you, and I met Blogs and Fiction, and we are like thick as thieves. And I'm telling you, Monica, you are my little baby sister, and you are
Oh,
the greatest baby sisters that I have in this whole wide world. I love you so much.
I love you too. We have cried together. Tremel has taught me, told me, Monica, hell, he's my accountability partner when I be wanting to say something or give up on something, he always give me the light at the end of the tunnel type of situation.
Don't you
And so,
start crying. And where blogs at? I know blogs somewhere crying.
yeah, she is. That's why I said Blanche don't need to come up here because I already know me and her is not gonna make it on this panel if her crying. Because I told her you gonna make me come through the screen on you if you start crying.
Oh my
But she
God.
know, but you know, Blanche is like, you know, we all like sisters and brothers, like
Yes.
Blanche. And,
Yes.
you
Yes.
know, if anybody like one thing about blogs though, and look, yeah, we talking about you, blog. One thing about blogs though that I do love her heart. That's a
Yes.
pure heart.
Oh my God, her heart is so big and so beautiful. And just
Yes,
blogs will do anything for you.
you're right. I be like, blogs, don't
Yeah.
do nothing. She be like, Monica, I'm gonna do it anyway. I be like,
Yes.
blogs, don't do nothing.
Yes. And the one thing about it is that she is so sincere. She is so
Yeah.
sincere about it. You know, it's real. And blogs is one of my biggest cheerleaders. She's always telling me how Tramel, you just don't realize how much you helped me. And that's
Hmm.
one thing that we came onto this platform to do, is to help people be better.
Right, right. And the way she love my kids consider blogs as a auntie,
Hmm.
and y'all as an uncle and uncle. And no, they don't want y'all to come get them, but they'll talk to you. But anyway, um, if anybody else want to come on the stream and just tell me, you know, what the things that you guys have learned so far um about in 2020, what 2020 has taught you. I haven't said yet what I have learned, but what I can say about 2020 is I went into 2020. I said I was going to be in a positive place. I was not going to hold any grudges in my heart towards people, and I need to release some of that stuff that I had to let go in order. And you know what I'm saying? 2020 has brought me happiness. It has um I I never thought that I'll be where I'm at on YouTube. I had started my YouTube journey in January and I became monetized. I thought it was gonna take forever, and look where I'm at now. And you know, and I realized life is too short. There's a lot of people that has none of us knew when we entered 2020 that it was going to be a pandemic and that we were going to be stuck in home for a few months, and just people we know done lost their lives to this virus, and it's just taking your life like that. So to let you know, your life can be taken by gun violence, your life can be taken by this virus, your life can, anything in life can happen. That's why, you know, what this 2020 has taught me is that life too short. Make sure you're enjoying your life. Don't always use be in life being miserable. Have a way of finding happiness. That's okay, Tramel. Don't be in life so miserable. Find you some happiness. Find right. Christine said, I have learned that no matter what may come to pass, I will I will going to be okay. But she meant I'm going to be okay. I will and going to be okay. So know that as well, guys. Like life is too short to sit there and hold. Thank you, Valencia Martin. I guess you're new. Thank you. Welcome in. She said, putting God first, faith, work, and consistency is key. Yes, it is. Make sure, but as I was saying, guys, um, make sure that you as well, you are not holding grudges in your heart towards people. Yes, people have done you wrong. Yes, um, people will sometimes do things that are unkind. And sometimes you just, and yes, someone may have broke your heart. And I had to learn that too. I had to let some stuff go. And I had to really let some stuff go. When I did that transparent Saturday with you guys, and I told you guys what I went through, y'all, that happened to me. over 15 years ago when I was like 18, 19 years old. And I held on to that spirit and that what happened to me for 15 years. In the year 2020, I finally realized I let it all go. And I'm learning as well to let go of the pain that other people have caused me. And I'm learning to trust other people and learning to let people in and not be so I can't trust you because you did something that I didn't like, so I can't trust you. It's a lot of people that has showed me their ugly side, but as well, it's a lot of people that show me their friendly side. It's a lot of people that do underhanded things, but you know what? It don't. Let me tell you something. Just because someone does something to you underhanded, that's not a reflection on you. That's a reflection on them. And see me, sometimes I feel like it was a reflection on me, but you know what? It's never a reflection on you. It's a reflection on them and their heart and their character. And me, I'm always trying to have good character. I'm always trying to make sure my kids be an example for your kids. And let me tell you something. Make sure you guys are being that example for your children. Your children watch everything you do. I have a 4-year old girl and a 5-year old boy. And my 4-year old little girl, she always tells me, Mommy, I love you. I want to be just like you. And you know what I'm saying? I want my, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not a bad person or a bad mom, but I want my little girl to be more. And that's why I'm always trying to encourage them. You know, yes, mommy providing the way, but when you get of age, I want you to have more than what I have so you can feel accomplished more, you know. But make sure you're being that example. Don't put your kids in toxic situations and toxic relationships and stuff like that because it does have a long term. Oh, I love yours too, Baking with Charlayne. If you guys have not checked out my feature channel, Baking with Charlayne, guys, make sure you guys are checking out my feature channel, Baking with Charlayne. But I'm not gonna hold you guys long. I'm just gonna give you 30 minutes, but I do want to encourage someone because let me tell you something. It's a lot of people that have lost a lot of loved ones this year, and if 2020 haven't taught you anything, is to cherish your parents and cherish your children. Cherish your parents. It's a people in this world that has lost their parents. Love on your parents. Cause let me tell you something. When they gone, it ain't nothing you can do. It ain't nothing you can do. And then you have to find a way to move on. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it is hard to move on when you have lost your parents. I was on Facebook and this lady said that she lost her mom to COVID and no, her dad to COVID first. And then a week later, after her mom got knowledge that the dad had passed, the mom died too. So think about burying your mother and your father all in a 2 week span. What kind of feeling is that? That is the I can't tell anybody how it feels to lose a mother, but and you know what I'm saying, I can't say that, but one thing for sure that I can say, I know how it feels to lose a father and lose a parent. But that's why I'm telling you guys to make sure you cherish those moments you have with your parents. If you don't, if even if you have a strained relationship with them, try to make it right if you can. If you, oh, thank you, Christian. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Yeah, yes. Make sure you are doing your best to, you know. Let me tell you something. Because when you see them, yeah, it's sad to it was sad to see that and know that. And I know, um, yeah, and mine is still painful. I know someone personally that lost their mom. My heart goes out to them, and and it was just an all of a sudden thing. And It's and I know that there's probably still in mourning, and they, like me, I couldn't fathom the thought of losing my mom, but I know we all know that we all know that we all got a day. We all know that we all gonna have to leave this earth one day. We just sometimes we just don't want it to happen so soon. I know that. Well, I'm glad that you did, Philly girl, Philly girl. But one thing for sure, make sure that you are cherishing your parents. Make sure you're cherishing them. Make sure that even though the relationship may be strained, but you know, when they, when I look at this, when you can't see them, like so a lot of people, parents passed away alone. A lot of people, guys, this year, and I'm gonna be real, a lot of people this year passed away in the hospital bed alone because their parents can't be around them because of COVID-19. So think about, you're dying and you're dying alone. You don't have your family around you. You don't have that love of, you know, I can just I can go on to Jesus and everybody gonna be all right. It's a lot of people this year that it happened to that had to die alone. Yes, the nurses were there, but ain't nothing like your family. Ain't nothing like being holding on to your family hand and stuff like that. Cause like when my dad died, my dad, um, he took it. I didn't see him take his last breath. He waited until I left the room because I couldn't take it. I was like 6 months pregnant. I couldn't take it. But he held on to my hand a long time. And when you feel somebody's hand and it's cold, I'm talking about cold and it's lifeless, that's a whole nother experience. That and it's a whole lot of acceptance too that you have to make. And you know what I'm saying? That's why I say, if you have never experienced, don't ever tell someone I know how it feels unless you experience. If you don't know how it feels, don't say that you know how it feels when you don't. But make sure you guys are cherishing the ones you love. Make sure you guys are putting in time, even though you're not able to see your parents, giving them a call and just telling them, hey, mama, I just want to call and tell you, I love you, and I'm just checking on y'all. Just make sure you're cherishing your people. If anything, 2020 didn't teach y'all anything. Make sure cherishing your loved ones, putting in time with your loved ones, building those strained relationships. Try to tie up those strained relationships if you can. If not, then just love from a distance. Because let me tell you something. Even though you love it from a distance, it's still that love is still there. You have that love is not gone. You just love them from a distance, and it ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what you choose to do. Um, that's the most painful part. I couldn't imagine not being there when my mother passed. I held my mother's hand as she took her last breath. Oh my God, Christine, I'm so sorry. Um, that's like I said, I don't like a lot of people. I know, what I'm saying. Some people have when you lose someone, and especially when you lose your parent or when you lose someone that's really close to you, that especially when you lose your parent, and that's an unimaginable pain. And then you too, Philly girl, Philly girl. Um, whew, I could just say me myself when knowing that my dad had passed away, and every year when it comes to him passing away, I just you just have to thank God when you think about it. You just have to thank God for the time that they was with you on earth. You have to thank God for him just giving you them and just think about all the good times you guys shared and things like that. It can be it can feel overwhelming when you have lost someone, but sometimes you have to look to God for that strength. But I didn't know what else to talk about today, guys, because I'm still trying to come up with some tips, and I'm almost 30 minutes in, guys. I am not gonna hold you guys long. I'm not gonna do that today. Um, I'm not gonna hold you guys long because um, I am not gonna hold you guys long because guess what? Y'all know that we do a mukbang. Oh, we do mukbangs on Saturday. We do a live mukbang. I'm gonna try my best to uh try to do better about getting more mukbangs out with the kids. It's hard to do that when Jamel like to go outside and play with his friends, and then school with they both in school and things like that. But we will be doing a live mukbang. That's why I'm not holding you guys long. Um, but um, look forward to that as well, guys. If it's a tip or something that you guys want me to specifically talk about, because sometimes, guys, I do get like sometimes I can't come up with. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get the tips going, or I can say find or inspired. So if you want me to talk about a specific subject, go ahead and email me at mjjfamily2020 at gmail.com. That's a great way of contacting me, or you can find me on Instagram. Um, as well, guys. I will be doing a book review. I got a book review coming. I got to get the thumbnail out. I got a book review and I got a uh, up close and personal interview with the author Aretha Renee. The book is called Sweet Gum. The link is in my description box if you guys want to read it. In October, I have another book lined up that I want that I'm going to read and do an interview with. That is my cousin, and her name is Arlene Robertson. Her book is called Bipolar Traits, and I will be reading that book, doing a review on it, and then I will be interviewing her. So you guys look forward to that, and as well, guys, on the month of Thanksgiving, guys, let's try to get inspired and get some type of like what are we thankful for stuff out for Thanksgiving. Let's get inspired and talk about some of the things that we are thankful for in Thanksgiving. For Thanksgiving. I got another minute or two. If any of you guys want to come on here and say anything, here is the link in my chat. Because I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to come on here and encourage you guys to continue to strive and try to be the best person that you can possibly be. Don't let no one steal your no, like I always say, don't let anything or anyone steal your joy. If they didn't give it to you, they can't take it away. And make sure you guys are, like I said, holding close, cherishing the time with your loved one. Don't let something small keep you from uh loving on the ones you love. Because let me tell you something, you never know when it's their last time. So you want to make sure you are cherishing them because when they are gone, there is nothing else you can say. And it's sad. So um I got another 30 seconds, guys, and I'm gonna get on out of here. Make sure if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you, Verlissa Martin Washington. Thank you for coming on. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support. Um, Make sure as well, guys, that um, you check out my featured channel for the month for this month. That is Baking with Charlayne. Make sure you guys check out Charlayne. Charlayne got a lot of nice little them little cakes, pies, and cookies. Charlayne, I need you to do me a ding dong cake. Uh, Ding dong cakes are so good. Well, anyway, guys, that's all that I do have. Make sure you guys have a happy Sunday, and I'll be back tomorrow with some daily tips. I may do my CBG news may come on tonight. It may not, but if not, thank you guys for coming. I'll see y'all guys on the mukbang. Have a wonderful day.